Assalamu alaikum, my dear Falconians of level 3. I am your science teacher, Miss Maha Rehan, and today in this video I am going to start a new unit, which is unit number 11, the solar system. As you all know that we have covered our previous unit number 10, electricity and magnetism. All the copy work is completed. Now we are moving towards the next unit, which is unit number 11, the solar system. First of all, open your science copies and make a title page, a clean and clear title page of unit number 11, the solar system. Title page must be drawn on a line page. Now, after the making of title page, we are moving towards our first topic, which is about moon. What is the moon, or what do we know about moon? The moon is a large natural object that orbits or travels around the earth. As you all know that moon is revolving around the earth. The moon rotates on its own axis, taking 29 days to complete one rotation. For the moon also rotates on its own axis and the moon also revolves around the earth. So there are overall two movements of the moon. First, we are talking about the rotation of the moon. The moon rotates on its own axis and it takes about 29 days for a moon to complete its one rotation. But if we talk about revolution around the earth, on the other hand, so the moon also goes around the earth and takes 29 days to complete one circle. So for the rotation it also takes 29 days, and for revolution it also takes 29 days to complete one circle. So the speed of rotation and revolution of the moon remains same. This is the very important point. Now the moon have no light of their own. For example, all the planets also have no light of their own, so same goes for moon. The moon have no light of their own, they reflect the sun's light. Therefore, we are only able to see the part of the moon on which the sunlight falls. For example, there are two parts of the moon on which the sunlight is falling. We are able to see only that part, and the other part on which the sunlight is not present, we are unable to see that part because that part will be dark. Now, this explains why the shape of the moon in the night sky keeps changing. Now, let me show you a diagram of moon. This is a simple diagram of moon. You can also draw this diagram in your science copies and color this diagram. Now, moving on towards the second topic, which is the celestial bodies. What do you mean by the celestial bodies? These bodies are present in space outside the earth. First body is asteroids. What are asteroids? Asteroids are small rocky objects. They are made up of rock with round or irregular shape. Either they are of round shape or of irregular shape. They can be up to several hundred kilometers across, but most are much smaller. Asteroids are much smaller planets. Because the asteroids orbit around the sun, they move around the sun in their own orbits like other planets, but they are much smaller than other planets. Now let me show you the diagram of asteroids. This is an asteroid. As I have told you, this is a small rocky object. So this is made up of rock and this is of irregular shape. Now the second celestial body is of comets. What are comets? So comets are lumps of ice and dust that sometimes come into the center of the solar system, or it also travels around the sun. As comet is a small chunk of dust and ice, that is why it is sometimes described as a dirty snowball. When the comets get close enough to the sun, because the dust and ice is present in the comet, so the heat of the sun can cause them to evaporate. With the help of the heat of the sun, the comets can evaporate. Jets of gas and dust form long tails that we can see from Earth. Let me show you the long tail of comets. This is a simple diagram of comet. As you can see, this is a long tail of comet. We can see it from the earth in the space. Then these tails can sometimes be very long or either in normal shape. So this is about comets. This is a simple diagram of comets. Now, what is your home assignment level 3? Open your science copies as you have already made the title page of unit number 11, the solar system. Then write down the first question with blue color along with today's date. The first question is, describe the moon along with diagram. You have to write down the information about moon. The information is also present in your science book, page number 71 in this pink box. You can write down the information from there also, and you have to make a colorful diagram of moon. Then the second question is, what do you mean by asteroids and comets? You have to write down some information about asteroids and some information about comets. This information is also present in your science book, page number 73. You can read down the topic from there and write down the answer by your own. I hope you all get my point. Complete these given questions in your science book. Inshallah, I will be meeting with you with the further on topics till your next video. Till then, take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz. Have a nice day, level 3.